So, I have access to a hoist now, so I'm going to show you how good a job we did on this Prius when I sprayed the surface shield underneath it. And since then we've driven it, but this is kind of what we're looking at. Now I live on gravel, so that stuff does pick up a lot of gravel. And this is kind of what we got. And it does pick up a lot of the gravel dust and it sticks to it. And some guys claim that's a good deal, but don't know. I do know that it looks like we did a pretty good job because I think we got everything covered as far as getting the surface shield on and getting good coverage. So this is what it looks like this year. I'll take you guys on a little road trip next year when I throw this baby back up on the lift, and we'll see how good a job it did and how it lasted, and you guys can critique it from there. But I'm just going to go back and forth so we get a good idea of what we have on here, so you got a good comparison. But when I did it, I did not have a hoist, or a lift I should say, and I just had this baby up on jack stands. So it's kind of where we're at today. But today we're going to also put on a catalytic converter shield. It's more of a deterrent than anything, but we're still going to put one on. I've had it for a year, I just never put it on. It was actually going to be for a different vehicle. And let's see, but that vehicle got wrecked, and that's where this vehicle came into place. So basically it's just I'll show you here. Put the camera back down. It's basically this shield right here. There's two sides to it. It doesn't really probably matter which one goes where, but I just took it out of the package and I just noticed while I was holding it, there's a bend in it. So there was a little bit of damage, but we'll have to straighten that out. It does have a blue protective film on it, so we'll have to peel that off and get that baby on here. They did send a hardware package, and I'll go grab that. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but they sent it. Here's the little bag of hardware. It basically has some pop rivets in it, a couple of self-drilling, self-tapping screws. Then it has two more, or four more of these look like stainless steel wood screws is what they are, but have yet to figure out how we're going to put this on. But I don't know if I'm going to use the pop rivets. I'm sure they put the pop rivets in there figuring that, hey, if somebody's going to steal this, they won't be able to get the pop rivets out very easy unless they drill them. I kind of agree to some extent, but you know, the guy stealing the catalytic converters, he's got a Sawzall in his hand. I hate to tell you, but he's just gonna saw this baby off here and get back up to the catalytic converter. But the reason I figured I'd put this on anyway is he's probably gonna make a lot of noise when he goes to cut this, because this baby's gonna just rattle, and that may cause somebody to come out and look or see him or her, whoever it may be, and potentially get a hold of the law enforcement, or who knows, take matters into their own hands. But I'm going to get that baby straightened out. I'm going to get the film peeled off, and we'll see how this baby fits. I might just do a trial fit up while the stuff is still here. Don't know exactly what we can see here, but it should fit up here like, I think these are handed for some reason. I don't remember why, but it fits kind of up here like this. So don't know if it was this way or if it goes this way here. But it goes one way or the other. I guess it don't really matter. Don't know why one's got this little spot here and this side doesn't, because the only thing I see up here is the wires for the inverter, the high voltage wires, and over here we have brake lines and fuel lines. So I'm not quite sure why they have that like that. But anyway, I'll straighten that out and peel it and be right back. Alright, so I do see now which way it goes, and it would have to go this way. There's a little notch right here that goes into a spot up on the vehicle. It looks like I have to take a piece off. I'll pull you out of the tripod. But there's this plastic piece right here. It's got 3 bolts in it. Apparently those 3 bolts go into those 3 holes. This notch right here must be for that notch right there. So that would be the direction it goes. So I'm going to pull that baby off, and we'll see how we get this baby up there from there. Ooh, they must be 11 millimeter. I was thinking they were 12 or 10. Crazy how almost everything else is 10 on here. Whoops, I grabbed the wrong one. I think I grabbed the wrong one. Actually, it is 10. It's just got a lot of rush on the bolt. I did get it on there. So we'll try it again here. Get me some PV blaster and toss her on. Hopefully there's some in here. I don't want to twist the bolt off, too bad. So, oh, I grabbed the wrong can. Darn it. Found it. I was working on the van earlier, putting a new fuel tank strap on it. I had the PV blaster over there, so I'm going to spin that baby back up, spin her back up again, back and forth. There we go. Get that up into the tray. The next one. We'll do the next one. We'll get the PV. The battery's going dead on my little driver there. Alright, got that there. Nothing like having fun after you twist bolts off, so I don't like to do that. Alright, let's try that. Oh, that one just twisted off. Well, that was not what we wanted. Now it's stuck in the side. All right. Rather than twist this last one off, I decided I'm going to use the good old ratchet so I can feel what's going on with it, because now we got to drill that out or something, put a bolt in there. Could leave it out, but I don't like to do that. But I guess all it was holding was the front end of that thing. But I'll assess the situation when I get this one out. I just just had this feeling I was going to twist one off. Sure enough, we did. So, those are there. Rocks up in the top of that. Alright, so, okie-dokie, I think we'll just grind that baby off. Otherwise, that thing's going to sit there and rattle. I have a hunch. Let's go get my face shield. I'm gonna hurt myself. Safety first. All right, let's give her the beans here. So, let me get you right up here. What I did was, there's just a weld on each side. You can't really see what I got here, but there's a weld on each side of this. Where am I at? One there, one over here. I just ground them down, and now I'm just going to try and pry that off. Let's see how good this works. Should work, but we're gonna find out. Let me get her underneath there. There we go. She's not real hot, so what I want to do next is probably grind them off a little bit so they're smooth. I don't like sharp edges. Machine, so a little oil on there. Come on, prime up. There we go. That's better. Right over here in a bit. You can kind of see how this thing's going to shape up over here. Stop for the oil that's dripping down. But that baby goes on like that. That hole. Oh man, they're oversized holes and they still don't fit with the crap. Do they? So, that's kind of how those fit. I'll put a nut on each. Goodness for magnetic bolt pins, right? So that's on there. And then it goes up like that. Like that. Now I will. I'm going to drill that hole in there and I'm going to try and get a U-nut. Got my trusty Harbor Freight drill and my trusty Harbor Freight uni bit. We will just see what we can do here. Well, there ain't any room there. I gotta get a flashlight to see what it'll look like that hole. I guess it's there. Alright, now I can maybe see what's going on. I'm gonna hold that up there and get her centered there. Should have her marked. Maybe take her down here in a little second. We'll put some more bolts or some screws in here to see where they all go. I'm guessing. Work too, I guess. Yeah, some tough Toyota steel here. I don't want that either. That one's marked. Okay, we're gonna get a different bit. I'm gonna go to drill the rest of them. It's a little uni bit. I think it's getting a little dull. All right. So, off of there. Still haven't decided yet what I want to do for bolts every place, but I'll put that over here. Finish drilling these babies. Might get a fresh uni bit because this baby's been used for a long time. Actually, I got a fresher uni bit now because that appears to be the one that has been used before. Ooh, Sparky's down shirt. There. There's that one. Let's see where this one is. That one's right here. Sharp uni bit works a lot better. I'll tell you that. All right. Interesting. You might just use a number 12 leg screw on that. But I don't like using those because they fall out and get in people's tires. So I'm going to see enough for I could actually just tap that. That's what we're just going to tap that. We'll tap her to 6mm. Wow, finding a 6mm tap is tough today because I thought I had one nice and ready over there, but apparently not. So, I got my tap. Put a little oil on her before I get carried away. And we'll get her up in there. Alright, nice and straight, both ways. Yep, she's doing good. There. 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, 3 and a half back. There, she's all the way through now. Yep, that should work like a charm. Get that baby off. That up, and go grab that bolt, make sure it screws in here before you get everything else up here. Oh, come on. You come back out there. Let's try that again. Okay, so she's coming up now. Alright. Got the tap handle put away. Now use the bolt. Screws in there like a charm. Yeah, I'm gonna like that a lot better. Granted, it may still fall out. It's just not as sharp as a leg screw. Again, we've got to get it up this way. And that one, we'll get her on that one. And we'll put this one in. Hopefully, it's in the right spot. Perfecto! Alright, so get that one on there. Get up here. That one screwed on kinda. A little tougher. There you go. Kind of a tight fit there. So I'm gonna let that hang here a little bit. I'm gonna go figure out what I want for screws, bolts. I'll be back. Really don't want to put pop rivets up here because if I ever want to change that O2 sensor, I gotta drill all them out. So I opened up this bag thinking, yeah, I'll just use the screws they gave us, but I see they're the security type, so they got that little swirly to them that you can't take these back out. So I really want to be able to take this off in case, like I say, I need to get to that O2 sensor, and I don't want to have to drill all them out because it's never fun drilling out steel pop rivets. All right, found some screws. Some number 12 by 1 sheet metal screws, and even though I said I don't want to use them, I think we might use them. What I think we're going to do is put some Loctite on them before we I'm sure I don't have the right size pilot hole, but I'm wondering too if the guy couldn't tap them and put a real bolt in it with some Loctite or something. There. Put that one up there, put another one up there. I'm gonna drill some more holes. We'll get some Loctite on these screws and go from there. Okay. Tighten up, I wonder. Probably good right there. So you're spinning. That's the gist of that thing. Don't know how good a deal that's going to be yet, but I guess it'll be on there. So, I'm actually going to tighten these up by hand. Find my ratchet again. I really won't take these back off. We got oil on them. I put anti-seize on, but they already got oil, so I think they'll be okay. That oil gets trapped in between the threads. I ever want to take these off again. There, torque to spec. There's this one. So you guys can still see what I'm doing. There. Of course, that one's a different size of head. I just pulled the bolt out of the can over there. So, that'd be an 8. That's a 10, that's a 9, that's an 8. Try to get it off of this Harbor Freight set of sockets here. Suckers really stick on there good. Okay, that's an 8. Tis an 8. Oops. 8 fits on a 1/4-inch ratchet both ways. Just an FYI. So, there's that. There, torque to spec. Remember, that's through sheet metal. Threads in sheet metal that, you know, might not be the strongest. Oh, I gotta get the bit back in the drill to drill some pilot holes and do that. But I think I'm just going to use a regular drill bit to drill these pilot holes. Hopefully the battery holds up here, but so I think what I'm going to do is put those in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 those sheet metal screws on each side, and I'm going to put 2 of the pop ribbons in. That way they got to work at it if they really want to get that off utilizing the normal methodology. Alright, we got some thread locker. Got my drill. Set it to 18. Find me some screws. 270 Loctite. If you want to get these babies back off someday. There's one. Put that one up there. This will be a tedious little project. Alright. And up there. Oh, we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. All the way on. One. Update on number 2. Over here to this side. Straight across or so. Oops. I need to hold the drill steadier. 2. Oops. Ouch. Hit my head. That's never fun. some of the stress out of this baby by alternating sides. You see that aluminum conforms right to every little bend that you have in the bottom of the car. Just so you know, here's a screw with Loctite. I'm just putting it about in the middle. Figure it'll get on there good. Work its way into the threads. Let's go back here. I'll hit this one here. Oops. That was a little crooked. It's coming loose a little bit. Sucker's going pretty tight. Not sure I got the right size pilot hole. I drilled an 1/8 inch hole for that. I'm sure the pilot for a number 12 is a little bigger, but I don't know how thick this material is either. So put this one in right here. I know my drill's having a little tough time, but that could be expected. Oops. Over there. I think I got a couple more here. A sad deal, guys, got to go through and do this, but people who just go out and get a job. The rest of us, there's one job ain't enough. Go get another. You won't have to worry about doing this. You know, as God says, do unto others as you would like done to you. Well, hopefully them boogers get karma, right? That's what I gotta say. They'll meet their maker and think twice at that point. Oh, that hole's pretty big, whatever is going there. I'm not sure what we got going there. Well, that one's in. That one's all in. Let's take one of these babies back out then. One with Loctite on. I don't know why that one hole is so big. I'll take this other one out and get some Loctite on that baby. I might not put that one in because the hole is so big. I don't know if I got so big. I'll have to review the tape and see what I did. Might be on the side of a plug hole or something that it ain't working good. There. Got them in. Those are tight. These are tight, except for the one I didn't get in. Those are tight. I'm going to do the two with the hop rivets yet. So, and then I'll show you guys kind of a better close-up of what we got going here. Just not quite sure. They got that there and not over here. Hey, don't know. Do not know. So, go get pop rivets. The pop rivet gun. Alright. It's looking like They send 3/16 pop rivets with these. So I had an 1/8" hole before, so we're going to drill that baby out. Maybe we'll put an 1/8" back there too, or I mean, pop rivet back there. So that one's drilled. We'll drill this one. Let's see if that fits through that hole. It does. I think we're on the edge of a plug hole or something. Alright, so we've got pop rivet gun, 3 pop rivets. Not sure if anybody's ever used a pop rivet gun before, but I'm assuming they have, but those fit into a pop rivet gun like that. There's different ends here. As you can see, they're down in here for the different shank size of pop rivets. So this one is probably a 1/16. I don't know what size the other 3 are, but they're smaller. So it goes in there like that. You bring her over here. Hopefully I got enough balls to... Oops, I might have to wring that out a little bit. I don't want to go in very good. Drill it. It should go in nice and easy, so there, let's try that. See if it goes in there and I'll put the drill down. Okay, that one will go in there. Let's see if this one goes in. Put the drill down a little bit. See if that one goes in. Oh yeah, it does. I'm going to put these over in the magnetic can. Keep that on there, so you put the pop rivet in, squeeze the trigger until you hear a pop, like that, and she's in. Like I said, these are steel pop rivets, so they're tougher than the aluminum ones. So like that, do it again, one more time probably. Let's see if one fits in this hole back here. I'm going to give it a whirl. I think it might work. If it don't, I guess it'll just be in there. Alright, so there's the... Whoops. Always pick them up, because those aren't fun in your tire either. Nothing like a magnetic tray. We're going to put the pop rivet down here. I'm going to grab you guys so you can see what's going on. But anyway, finished. So, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fasteners on that side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on that side. There's those 3 up in the front here. And then over here I've got 2 pop rivets and a pop rivet over there. So I guess if they want to steal this bad boy, this is what it looks on the, like on the bad side. They'll probably just cut that, is my guess. Get the saw back in here, cut all the way up to here, bring the saw back, cut up to here, flip that out, and then they'll get up here and just cut that baby out. Or they'll just cut across here and probably cut that pipe and yank that baby. I see the catalytic converters back in there, or the O2 sensors back there, so I'm trying to get some light in here. That would be it. So they'll cut that pipe right there, probably cut it right through these little slits here. I'm sure those slits are in there for air cooling, because otherwise that catalytic converter is going to get hot with no airflow. And yeah, like I said, more of a deterrent than anything, and maybe it'll make little noise. I thought, you know, I should put a big 1/4" plate under there of steel, like some AR 400 or something that's hard to cut with a hacksaw, but you know, that adds a lot of weight. So, well, I think if they really want it, they're going to get it. But that's pretty much it. So that, in a nutshell, is how to install one of them shields that I think I bought this one either off eBay or Amazon. Can't remember which, but I can always throw a link in the description. And if you guys want to put one on, I'd find somebody with a hoist, because I put one of these on once on another vehicle, and I didn't have a hoist. Put her up on jack stands. Wasn't much fun. So that's all I got for today, folks. Hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll be coming out with some more. So stay tuned. God bless you all.